This all started at a daycare that the Muraboshi Financial Group owns and operates. Huh? Mrs. Ono isn't around. I wonder where she went. Huh? Mrs. Ono is missing? My name is Nico. I'm a Class A maid. I heard about what happened from Muraboshi-sama.
So I was hoping that you could be a temporary caretaker there. I think that you are the perfect fit considering the kids and their mental care as well.
Understood, sir. Anything for you, Muraboshi-sama?
But if anything dangerous ever happens, then I need you to tell me what's going on right away.
Understood, sir. Anything for you, Muraboshi-sama?
I'm going to put all my efforts into looking for Miss Ono and her whereabouts.
That's how I was tasked to be a caretaker of the class elephant that Mrs. Ono had normally taken care of. I'm Mrs. Nico. Nice to meet you all. I want Mrs. Ono!
I'm really sorry. The kids in the class elephant are really upset because Mrs. Ono-san is missing.
I think they're probably really worried because Miss Ono just literally vanished and no one knows where she went.
I don't think I can blame them for being worried. Eventually, some boys started fighting each other.
Hey! You need to stop whining, you little girl!
What? Mrs. Ono isn't around, so what do you want me to do? This isn't good. I figured that this was a time that I had to step in and tell them what was what. I decided to try tell them right from wrong. Fighting is not good, and I don't like the words I'm hearing either. I'm sorry.
Shut up, Mrs. Nico!
This might be more difficult than I expected. It was finally nap time for the kids, so things calmed down for a moment. Okay, I need to go ahead and write up their reports. Then, the boy that I had just chewed out a second ago came up to the office. His name was Junta Wakamatsu-kun. Oh? What's going on, dear? It's not time to wake up yet.
Well, I said something mean to you, Mrs. Nico, so I just came by to apologize.
I see. I'm so happy to hear that you thought about your actions on your own.
I'm so sorry, Mrs. Nico. You can have this as an I'm sorry.
Then Junta-kun handed me a bottle with no label on it. What is this?
It's a special fruit juice that my dad made.
I can't accept something that important.
It's so good, though. I just want you to try some, Mrs. Nico.
I kept saying no, but Junta-san kept pushing it onto me, so I decided to take a single sip of the juice. Huh? This is so freaking delicious!
There's so much more back at home, so you can have all of it, Mrs. Nico.
Then Junta-kun ran out of the teacher's office. I can't believe I'd get a present from one of the kids. I'd have to give something back later. But just one more sip. I started chugging the juice with how delicious it really was. But then, something started to happen. I feel really sick. I started to feel sick suddenly, so I ran to the bathroom in a hurry. Is it that juice? What's going on with me? My body suddenly started to shrink, and I was quickly like a 3-year-old again. Huh? I'm young? Why? This is so bad. I need someone to save me. I jumped out of the bathroom in a hurry and... Huh? Oh, there's a cute pink-haired girl! One of the boys screamed about me, so all the other boys showed up too.
You're right. I've never seen her around here. Where are you from? What's your name?
Huh? Wait, hang on, everyone. Calm down. I was dragged and tried to fight back, but... Ouch! I had the body of a 3-year-old, so I was just getting dragged by them.
Let's play over here. What do you want to play?
Junta-kun was in the room that they dragged me into. Then Jintakun started saying something strange.
Hey everyone, that's Mrs. Nico.
Huh? Really? Why is Jintakun the only one that knows?
Mrs. Nico is younger than us? She's all quiet and calm even when she's small.
A lot of the kids that became even more interested in me surrounded me.
Mrs. Nico, you're just like us. You want us to play with you? I can't believe you are younger than us. So you were lying to us, Mrs. Nico?
No, that's not what I meant.
You're not supposed to lie.
Not supposed to. All the kids suddenly pointed their fingers at me. Liars have to be punished.
Yeah! We're going to teach you a bunch of stuff this time around.
Stop! I was forced into the closet of an empty classroom. There was nothing that I could do to fight it either.
Liars get put into the closet.
I tried my best to bang against the door and open it, but I was just not strong enough. I couldn't do it. Marabushi-sama, please save me. A little while later, the kids came back.
Did you think about how bad lying is? We talked about it a second ago, but we agreed that you should stay overnight.
Huh?
I like you, Mrs. Nico. I want to get married to you.
No, she's going to be my girlfriend. This time, the kids were fighting over who gets me. I appreciate you guys all liking me, but I don't think I'm going to be able to marry any of you.
Huh?
Then the kids surrounded me once again.
What are you talking about? You can't say no, Mrs. Nico. What we say goes.
Oh my god, what do I do, Murabushi-sama?
Huh? Nico? The daycare reached out to me saying they couldn't figure out where Nico was, so I immediately headed over to the facility. Nico? Where did you go? I was looking for Nico in the daycare, and a single girl surrounded by a bunch of boys caught my eye. Are you... I could tell. That little girl was absolutely Nico.
Murabushi-sama, please don't. This girl belongs to us. Please don't take her from us.
Belongs to you? Are you talking about her like she's property? I couldn't stop myself before I felt the wave of rage wash over me. Nico is my maid. Do you understand? Do not test my patience.
Murabushi-sama got mad? For me?
Are you okay, Nico?
Murabushi-sama, you really saved me!
Why did you become so small? What happened? After hearing more details from Nico, I went over to Junta-kun. You know the reason that she got smaller, don't you?
Nope, I just gave her some juice as a thank you, that's all.
I see. I figured that there was no point in questioning him, so I just took Nico home. I decided to research the compounds in the juice and Moral Star Technologies. There, I found something incredible. These compounds! The juice contained compounds that were known to reverse aging, and all of those compounds were prohibited as well. Why does this juice have this compound? I need to talk to you now that I know about this juice. Where did you get this juice? Junta-kun refused to open his mouth.
Junta-kun said his father made it especially for him.
I see. Junta-kun, I looked into this juice. I checked what it was made of. I guess Junta-kun gave up. He told me the real reason behind why he gave the juice to her.
Dad said that anyone who drinks this juice will be happy.
I see. Then it seems that I need to talk to your father directly. Then we headed directly to Junta-kun's house. Junta-kun led us to a basement that contained a wide array of research equipment. This is your house, huh? Where is your father?
Dad is always doing research in the basement lab.
Eventually, I saw someone deep in the lab. Who's there? The second that I locked eyes with the man who turned around, my jaw dropped, and I couldn't help but be surprised. You! Makoto Wakamatsu? Muraboshi-sama? Wakamatsu had worked at Moral Star Technologies before, and was a very esteemed researcher. You were the one behind this juice. It's been a minute, hasn't it, Muraboshi-sama? I still haven't forgotten. Huh? I can't conduct any more research! Back then, when I was researching methods to reverse aging, the ingredients that I was using became outlawed, so my research was cancelled. I've been researching this for so long. This is how it ends. I couldn't give up on my research, so I left Moral Star Technologies and quietly did my own research in my secret underground lab. Then...
I'm sorry, but your wife is...
You're kidding me? Why? My wife passed while giving birth to Junta. I was at a rock bottom for everything. Why? Why the hell did this happen? I was so upset and had no idea where to direct all of this anger, so I focused on my research. I completed the reverse aging agent when Junta was 3 years old, but it didn't fill the void left in my heart after my wife had disappeared. I'm here to pick up Junta.
Oh, hello, sir.
Huh?
If there's anything we can do for you, just let us know.
That's when Miss Ono had changed my world. What a beautiful and innocent teacher. I came up with a certain plan to make her my own. Junta, I want you to give this to Miss Ono for me.
You want me to make her drink this?
Yeah, there's ingredients in here that can make an adult woman young again, like you. Obviously, there was nothing weird about 2 kids coming over to my basement together. Then I just needed to come up with medicine to return her to normal size, and I would just make her my wife. Oh, that was the plan. What an incredibly selfish idea. That's when I noticed the young girl that was lying down in the bed behind Wakamatsu. Wait, you're not saying that that child is... You've got a keen eye, Muraboshi-sama. That's right. That girl was absolutely Miss Ono. I'm going to take Miss Ono right now! Stop! She's going to be my wife! Do not touch her! If Miss Ono is your wife, then why the hell did you make Nico a child as well? You don't know when a human will die! You simply cannot have enough wives! I didn't realize that you were that rotten! I was arguing with Wakamatsu when suddenly, everything took a turn for the worse. Nico! What's wrong?
I can't!
Nico's body continued to shrink and become smaller. Well, I guess I put a little too much of the reversal agent in her juice. Hey! Give her the antidote right now! I grabbed Wakamatsu by his shirt. Then he said, come on, calm down. I have the medicine to return her to normal size. You give me that medicine right now. Sure, but I only have enough for one person. What? I only made enough for Miss Ono, and the rest is still in production. It's been quite a while since Miss Ono has become a child. I think that she needs this antidote soon, or she's going to be a child for the rest of her life. But, I mean, a Nico girl needs to take the antidote as well, or she might even become an infant. Oh man, Muraboshi-sama, which do you want to choose? You little... I was forced with a tough decision. I don't think you're wrong with choosing either one. Research is all made up and built upon people's failure, after all. Damn it! What do I do? Miss Ono, who might be a child forever, or Nico, who might become an infant. Right at that moment. Hello? It's me. I see. Okay. Great work. I appreciate it.
Hey, come on! Are you sure you should be wasting time like that?
I don't have a reason to make a decision anymore.
Huh? But, are you going to give up on both of them then?
Suddenly, people came into the basement. Numerous researchers from Moral Star Technology, to be specific.
Ah, Moriboshi-sama! I'm so sorry for taking so long. I've got the medication to reverse the effects of the compound.
That's perfect. Thank you.
Medication to reverse the effects? There's no way you came up with that in such a short time!
Do not underestimate Moral Star Technologies and its staff. I had begun research at Moral Star Technologies on Reversal Agent at the same time as my analysis for the juice in Nico. Your plans are done for.
No! Please, don't! My life isn't supposed to end here! My research!
Dad, are you okay? Don't push yourself! Here, drink this, Dad. I think you'll calm down.
Junta-kun was concerned about his father, so he handed him over a bottle to drink from.
Thank you, Junta.
However, the bottle turned out to contain the juice that he invented.
This is... No! The juice! Why?
Huh? Because you said that if you drink this juice, then they'll be happy, so...
No, that's not what I meant by that!
Because of Junta-kun's innocent efforts to make his father feel better, Wakamatsu continued to shrink down. He was a child again. Is this really the suspect? Wakamatsu? Wakamatsu was cuffed while looking like a child.
Yes, that's him!
Moriboshi-sama, can I ask you one last thing before I'm taken away?
What?
You were the one that outlawed the compound to reverse the aging process, right?
There are things that you are all better off not knowing.
Moriboshi-sama? What should we do with the compounds that were in Wakamatsu's lab?
Destroy it. Every last drop of it.
Understood, sir.
The fire has been put out. Yukimaru-san.
Shiki, is that compound ready yet?
It will be done very shortly. Don't forget to subscribe.
Looking for more interesting stories and videos? Then come check out other videos from Mani Mani people here. We'd love to hear your thoughts, too. Drop a line in the comments below. See you soon!